Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Dell XPS 13. Now, this is commonly referred to as the XPS 2-in-1. It retails presently at Best Buy, I think, for around $1,400 US. You can see some of the specifications right here as they come into focus, and you'll also see the actual formal model number, the XPS 95. XPS 9365 7086 SLV PUS. We have a 13.3-inch Full HD touch display. We have a Intel 7th Gen Core i7 Y75. Now keep in mind, even though that's wearing an i7 badge, it's really, as far as I know, a rebranded M series low voltage chip. So don't think this is a U series i7. It is not. So this is not a high performance machine, but really more of high performance for its form factor, which you'll see in a moment. 256 gig SSD, 16 gigs of RAM, Intel integrated HD graphics. I believe it's the 615 chipset. Windows 10 does, of course, come installed. We have dual band wireless AC and Bluetooth. This has USB Type-C ports, which I love. Happy to see that. No USB 3.0 traditional ports on this laptop. A backlit keyboard and Waves Max audio in terms of speakers. Now, the great thing about the USB Type-C is that you can charge that with any battery pack out there. So you do not need to be using anything proprietary. You can just get any battery pack, get a Type-C adapter, plug it in, or a battery pack that obviously has native Type-C charging, since most phones these days are Type-C. And that's the beauty, is that now one battery pack that can charge your phone can also charge your laptop. And that may not seem like anything major, but in my opinion it is. It's one less thing to travel with. That means when you take this on the road, you do not need to have anything more than a Type-C compatible charger. So as I try to get this open, there we go. See if I broke the seal all the way across. It appears I didn't. Surprise, surprise. Unboxing heaven with me as usual. And this is a gift. This is something, though, I will be putting through the paces and eventually comparing to counterparts of a similar price point, like the Surface Pro, aka Surface Pro 5, as well as the Surface laptop, which, if you're wondering why you're looking at this instead of those, it's really quite obvious. I don't think either of those are very impressive. I'm not knocking them. They just don't have the capability I would have liked to have seen in a flagship product from Microsoft. So as I dump out all the contents, there they are. Let's start off with what's in the brown box. Always the most exciting, right? So we have what appears to be a Type-C to Type-A adapter. So you've got that in the event that you want to connect a USB device that obviously isn't Type-C. This is our power cord, and then our actual power adapter for charging this laptop. Now keep in mind, as I mentioned before, you could ditch all of this because it is a Type-C power adapter charger and just actually charge the machine with any Type-C battery pack. So again, that is the beauty of having Type-C, beyond also its flexibility, versatility when it comes to display output, all of those things. And finally, here we have the machine. And it is a beaut, I'll tell you that. Even though it's been around for a while, the form factor, because of Dell's Edge Infinity display design, really gives it that 13-inch display in the form factor of what would appear to be an 11-inch laptop. So we've got some instructions, warranty information. Let's push that aside and take a look at the laptop itself. Try to do this as cleanly as possible. As I mentioned, it is a gift. I want to try to preserve it as best I can. And those of you who watch my channel frequently know preserving packaging is not my specialty. In fact, I am the caveman of unboxing. Anyway, and that's the only thing I'm the caveman of. All right, so there we have the top. You've got aluminum build, I believe. On the left side, we have right there our power indicator, the series of lights right there, USB Type-C, and a headphone jack. Hopefully that's all resolving on camera. Then nothing here on the front end. Right side, the other speaker, there was one on the other side, your power button, a micro SD card slot, another USB Type-C, and then your Kensington lock. And that is it. It's really a beautiful machine, in my opinion. Well made. Battery life, probably around 8.5 hours is what I'm going to guesstimate, 9 depending on usability. Of course, Dell rates it much higher. It does have a fingerprint scanner right there. Touchpad here, backlit keyboard, and then that edge-to-edge touchscreen infinity display. And you do have your integrated 720p camera down there at the bottom for video chatting, Skyping, whatever it may be, taking images, whatever's clever. And I'm going to go ahead and try to power it on so you can get a look at that screen. I believe that's the power button, but it may be totally dead. There's a pretty good chance it is totally dead if I had to guess. And yeah, it appears to be totally dead. So I will eventually charge this up. I like that carbon fiber finish, you may have noticed. And this does come in at just a little over 2 pounds. So again, this is all about being compact. Again, not a U-Series i7, so do not be confused. Intel's a little bit tricky there with the marketing, but still a powerful machine, 16 gigs of RAM, so you're going to be able to multitask. The Y-Series, which is, again, really rebranded M, is all about getting that extra battery life. So you do have full Windows 10 here, compact form factor, and then, of course, what am I doing? I didn't even show you. It's called a 2-in-1 for a reason. The hinge goes all the way around, so you've got that tablet capability so that you can just put it down like this and work on it that way. But a lot of flexibility here with the XPS 13, really more of the XPS 2-in-1. I will be giving you updates. I will be comparing this to the Surface laptop as well as the Surface Pro, aka again, Surface Pro 5. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. Hit that like button, and as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.